once again, good friends, Brian from Apex Detail here. This is yet another segment of Mail Call. This is where I can answer your questions face to face. Let's get right into this today. The first question wanted to know why I started the detailing channel in the first place. My son wanted to start a channel for gaming, but he wasn't very excited about either getting in front of the camera or even speaking while shooting footage of his gaming activities. And I said, listen, I'm not comfortable in front of the camera, and after 770 some videos, I still don't feel completely comfortable, but I'll do it and show you that I can do it. You know, I was a stroke survivor, so I'm still working on speech where my mind gets way out ahead of my mouth, and sometimes you can hear that. Sometimes I can hear it when I'm editing, but I think I'm doing rather well with that. That was the only residual from the stroke that I still have left over. So I wanted to prove to him that if I could do it not feeling very comfortable in front of a camera or even speaking, that he can do it as well. So I started the channel and very slowly started to get more and more subscribers, and it was the connection that I started to make with all of you guys that really drew me back to do more and more and more videos and then more connections. And when I started the detailing business, I already had clientele through word of mouth, being a detailer for so long. So I never really had to advertise. So really not known because in my area, because I got a lot or a ton of business out of state through car clubs, through word of mouth, up and down the East Coast. So that kept me busy, and I was really low-keyed. But as I started to make connections, I started to realize how many people in the area just love detailing, how many people did it, and how many just love to take care of their own cars. So I really got hooked on it with the connection and meeting all of you guys and meeting more and more of you every day as the channel grows. And that really, it got me hooked, and I've been doing it ever since then. My son has gotten away from it a little bit and now is enthusiastic about it once again, and he's trying it again. So we'll see what happens. But that's how I got started, just to show my son that it could be done by someone like me, and he could do it too. So, but I love the connection with you guys, and I kept it going, and we'll keep it going. Next question. All right, the next question: what goes on at the shop after hours? Well, after we're finished detailing for the day and getting cars done and meeting deadlines, then I can start to work on these videos for you. And then the spare time I have after that, I'll start working on some of my project cars, the C3 that you have out here, and maintenance some of the other vehicles that I have. So really nothing exciting, just work, and more work. The next question comes from Ed Draper, and he has a chrome wheel and wants to know what I recommend for a wheel coating. I recommend two. I'm comfortable with two, and I use two and rely on them. One is IGL wheel, and the other is Kamikaze rim stance. Two fantastic durable coatings, easy to use for rims. The next question comes from Seth, and he has a motorcycle. He's interested in applying jade quartz. I have showcased that coating on this channel, and he wants to know, does it really last as long as they claim? Yeah, it's a very good coating. It's one that I have in my lineup of 6 or 7 coatings, and with proper maintenance, of course, and proper preparation is absolute key with coatings. So if you do the proper preparation, which I have stressed over the years now on my channel, and then proper maintenance afterwards, and they have, if you stay within the Jade family, they have a ton of great products for maintenance, including just a few here of many. The Jade Detox, it's a ceramic, you could put, it's a shampoo. You could take care and wash the coated vehicle. You could put it in a foam cannon or foam gun as well. And also they have stuff like the A68. This is a reboot, and they have plenty more that can maintain and properly rejuvenate and reinvigorate your coating as it starts to age. Okay, next question from Omar Estrada. He saw the advertisement on social media for that vaporizing and restoring headlights using acetone. So the acetone vapor headlight restoration. For me in my shop, I will not mix or get acetone near any type of plastic. I stick to the restoration process that I have in plenty of my videos, and they last, well, I give a lifetime warranty when I'm finished doing them, if I get paid to do them the right way, which is by sanding them and clearing them up a bit, getting rid of the oxidation and that old coating, UVA, UVB coating, and spraying it with a non-yellowing diamond coat clear. So that's the way I go about it, and that's the way I'm going to stick. I'm going to stick to that. I'm not going to introduce acetone and plastic together. All right, Mike Hull, and he wants to get to know the Rotary. He wants to get some experience with the Rotary. So yeah, hey, I love hearing that to begin with. So grab a bunch of panels from a nearby body shop. They're normally more than happy to get rid of those panels so they don't have to. Get some horses, some cheap horses at Lowe's, Home Depot, set them up in the back, run a cord out there, and get to know that Rotary Polisher. He wants to know 3 mid-road or mid-tier rotaries that I recommend, and that would be the Max Shine rotary, the 1000 watt, so that's the larger one. That would be the M1000. The Torque R rotary is also a quality unit that has lasted quite some time, and also they have a Milwaukee cordless if you don't like the cord, and that's just a little over 225, somewhere around that area, and that is a midline rotary that I recommend as well. Okay, Chuck Gibbs wants to know if the Marilyn Sprayers are worth the little bit of extra money compared to the IK brand. I have both. They're both good. Marilex, yeah, absolutely. I would say yes to that because I have beat the hell out of mine. I wore the labeling off the outside. They get kicked over, rolled down the bays, beat up. Not only do we use them for the chemicals I use for detailing inside and out, but also for my testing. The harsh chemicals I use for testing as well. And they are fantastic and don't give me a problem. So the answer to that one is yes. And you have a second part. You haven't seen DPC products in some time. Am I going to review any more? I have Kingsguard in my sights, on my radar, and that is a topper, very important for what I do. That will be next. And finally, Vin, who has a 2019 RAV4, and Seacort's Finest was applied to that, and also has a wheel coating. He wants to know if using an APC will damage the coating and degrade it after some time. He uses CarPro Iron X and Reset. Well, out of all of those products, I wouldn't even get an APC near it. If it's coated, that is a quality professional coating there to begin with. Just use the CarPro Reset. There should be no reason to clay it, and there should be no reason to use a harsh chemical. The road film should be removed by Reset. Is just a phenomenal product on its own, so I wouldn't even get an APC near it. I really wouldn't bother. And then the second part of the question, he wants to remove the coating that was put on the wheels, and that's going to take an abrasive, a very fine abrasive, so use a fine polish, and you should be able to polish that off. All right, that's going to do it for today's mail call. I love how you guys want to learn, and the questions keep rolling in, and I will do as many of these as it takes to answer your questions directly. So I will supply the email link down below for where the questions can be submitted. I will look over them thoroughly and answer them the best I can. And until the next video, catch you guys later. And also, if you are enjoying the content from the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when we have fresh content available.